Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Redbird Replay. This is Scott Kirker along with Randy Begole. Randy, Metamora comes into this game coming off a pretty tough loss to the Pekin Dragons, but they hit the road again to play the Limestone Rockets. This is a game that Metamora probably figures they probably should win, but Limestone, they're still a pretty capable team. They've got some athletes. They've got some kids that if you don't play well, they could bite you.
Scotty, we're coming off a game where one guy had 3 touchdowns in the first half and maybe another one in the second half.
I think
so. He caught one in the corner.
Yeah, I think he did too.
So, you get one guy hot, they can make a difference. We're playing football. This is a physical game. We're coming off a barn burner from last week. I think we got a couple guys out this week. I know Limestone has not won a game, but, hey, we're on their field, and anything can happen tonight.
Yeah, it most certainly could. And, I think this is a good measuring stick for Metamora to see, okay, we have a tough loss. What do we do to come back from that? That back in the day, Metamora would make teams pay for losing the week before. The coaches talk about we got to try and do that again. We got to try and do that again, but, we've got to see what happens tonight.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, again, I think Stephen Petrie's out at quarterback, so, that puts Cam Nichols out. So, I looked at the stats last week, and I think we threw the ball twice last week, So we're not in kind of a form that we've been in the past. So we're adjusting a little bit. So it's interesting. We're competing, obviously, but our playbook is completely different at this point. So it's interesting. So I think it's another game like this where we're going to kind of learn and do some different things that we haven't been doing all year. So it should be a good game of growth for the Redbirds again.
While we take a break, when we come back, we'll talk to the Redbird offensive coordinator.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Welcome back to Limestone High School. We're here with Metamora offensive coordinator Nick Nolinsky. Coach, big night for Metamora. You kind of came out last week and did some different things, and tonight you're kind of going to be doing those same things again.
Well, Steven's out for another week this week for sure, and we'll try to get him rested up and see where he's at for next week. But Abe played really well at quarterback for us, and he is a little different. Got a little bit more juice, initial burst. Obviously, he's probably not going to win the Wood Award by truck-sticking guys like Steven has and won the Hitman Award. But he is a definite. We saw it beforehand when he's kind of filled in a couple times. But definitely is a guy that gives some energy and some different things. And we had a full week of practice this week with him. So we're able to work on a few other things to, make sure our whole offense is in a position to be successful.
Coach, last week, just looking at the stats, two passing attempts for 6 yards. That was kind of a shock with what we've been doing all year,
One of them's actually not a pass it was a pass, technically, but it was
like a forward option
pitch that went forward.
So really you're saying we had one?
We really had one.
Okay.
But Avery will take his first one for 6. But no, we're going to have to try to throw it a little bit more. We got to find out where Avery is. Because this might be where we're at for the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and until Steven gets back healthy, and we'll see. And Steven's doing everything right, rehabbing every day, and he's making progress. But it's just one of those things that it stays sore for a long time, but then one day you might wake up and we're back and everything feels really, really good. So we don't want to put him in a position to keep getting worse. So he's doing a lot of rehab. He's involved. Gave a big halftime speech last weekend. I think that that kind of helped a little bit. He's kind of a rah-rah motivational guy of our group, so I think that was kind of a big part of it. But we'd like to get everybody back. Cam's out with a broken finger tonight, so hopefully he'll be back in a week or so. More a little bit precautionary, but they were a little worried at first, but they think they got it bandaged up to a point where he's going to be all right. And then Mark Fredericks has been sick all week, so he won't be here tonight. But just one of those things that, sickness kind of goes around, it sits on you, and you just can't get rid of it. So otherwise, we got most everybody else back, and, we should have a pretty full crew tonight.
So who replaces Cam Nickel at linebacker?
A couple sophomores, so it just depends on what front we're in. And Eli Young's back. He broke his leg week 2, I think it was, and now he's back, so he'll get some time in there. And then Aiden Wallace will get some time in there as well.
So you're going to go be young, but that's okay.
Well, that's what we got, man. We're using everybody on the roster, that's for sure. And and there's a couple guys that have competed and they've done really well, and they've earned their position here to go give it a shot.
Coach, you're winding in this week 7 already. It's kind of hard to believe we're this far into the season. Still looking very good, and these last 3 weeks kind of important to set yourselves up for the playoffs.
Well, of course, you want to play your best football at the end of the year, and we're hoping that offensive-wise, I think our offensive line just keeps getting better each week. So that's really been encouraging. Haven't really felt any setbacks along the line, and they're communicating better. All those little things, and Coach Otto was talking about with them. We've gone hard. Kids have played hard, but we were 50-50 on being in the right spot. Now we're closer to 75% of the time being in the right spot. So that's a maturity thing, and I think that's part of the important part of, keep coaching because you know where you're going to be at the end of the year. And, we're week 7. We want to set ourselves up for our best success going the rest of the way because we don't want to be done after 9.
Hey, Coach, there's been a little talk this last week. They kind of look at the playoff projections and stuff, but there's talk about Metamora maybe going 4A this year. Any thoughts on that?
I'll give some words of wisdom to playoff outlookers, okay? Don't do anything during the even week. So wait till next week after week 7 because there'll be a big movement, okay? So I don't know what it is, but the evens puts 4A, and then the odds will put us like 8 into 5A. So I'm pretty sure we're going to end up being 5A, but we'll get a little bit more look. I'll start looking after week 7 a little bit, dig in a little more. Coach Ryan's been following a little bit. He gave me a call this week. He goes, I don't know if you noticed, but we'll just have to play it by ear. And hey, we got to play who we get, and we're kind of excited just to keep playing.
Well, Coach, good luck. Bring home a W tonight.
All right, we'll do our best.
We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about Keith from Metamora to get a victory tonight.
Both of my children have really enjoyed Dr. Frenette. She's epic with our kids. She works so well, making them feel comfortable, making the treatments fun, because fears can be a big deal.
If you haven't tried chiropractic, call us at Kaufman Wellness Center.
I'm actually 49 years old and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. What I like about Kaufman is the communication is excellent. It's always very easy to get in. They had a huge impact on how fast I was able to reach my fitness goal.
Martin's sign service team, led by third-generation sign installer Andrew Martin, is excited for another year of serving as Central Illinois' premier full-service sign company. Not only are we a proud authorized Watchfire digital message sign dealer, but we can custom design and fabricate a brand new sign to your specifications, as well as repair and upgrade your existing signage. Remember, you only have one chance to make a good first impression. Call Martin Sign Service today for a free quote.
You can do it. 100. You can do it. Ah! We're not going to give up. We're never until we're strong and mighty and tough. These weights are going to be heavy, like a heavy job. So you're going to need to bring your muscles with you. Got it? Now let's get lifting some weights. Come on.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
Welcome back to Limestone. Well, Randy, as we look at this game, we talked a little bit about it during the break, but Metamora has a chance to kind of almost have two different completely sets of offense.
Oh, totally different looks. I mean, you look at the pass yardage that Petrie had, early in the season, unbelievable, and now, like Coach said, I mean, I thought we had 2 attempts last week. He corrected me. We really had 1, and 1 was an option, right?
Yeah, it was a forward pass because he flicked it forward.
Yeah,
it's technically a pass.
So unbelievable. So yeah, you're right. It's like 2 different teams. So you're right. If you're gaming, and you're trying to scout this team and you're trying to figure out what we're going to do, that certainly puts a wrinkle into your plan.
For sure. And when the other thing you got to look at this team is the line play. And we talked about it with Coach Dolinsky there in that pregame. He talked about how much better the line's getting. And, I work with one of the Pekin coaches, and it's their line coach, and he said, your line is really good.
Well, I think it's been incremental. Each week, I think we've gotten better and better and better. And obviously against a team like Washington, it's really hard.
That was early, though.
That's right. So, but I think these kids are young. He's got freshmen and young guys in there. Every game they're getting better, Scott.
For sure.
It's exciting to see. I agree. The line play keeps getting better, and in the second half against Beacon, I mean, we ran between the tackles. And that's been a tough road to hoe for us. We're giving away a lot of size a lot of times. So I think that Beacon had to make some substitutions there late in the game. Just to accommodate kind of what we were doing internally. So the footwork and the leverage we're getting, it's exciting to see the line come along like this.
He said the thing that was killing them, he said, is early in the game, he said their big 300-pound defensive tackles were taking care of the inside. But he said once we established that outside the tackle runs, he said once that happened, he said it was over. And he said if you'd have had 1 stop in the first half, he said you guys would have won.
Yeah.
And he said you could just see that the running backs they're starting to see where those holes were going to be, and that changes every game, because every team defenses it a little bit different, and you don't know where those holes are going to be. But he goes, you guys did such a good job of sealing. And he said then their defensive backs wanted no part other than Anderson. None of them wanted any part of our running backs. They didn't even want a part of Gredmer. He goes, what's Gredmer weigh? 160, 165? And if you look in the program, I think it is pretty close to that. Yeah, he weighs 160.
Wow. Yeah. But, man, he's quick, and you look at him, you look at Evan Kyle, you look at Jadon Cranford. I mean, you give those guys a crease, and they're getting through, and now they're at the second level, and, man, they accelerate when they see daylight. So they're just an exciting group of kids to watch, and I go back, I hate to belabor this point, but, boy, that game last week, so close, but this Anderson kid, Dylan Anderson, I believe is his name.
Yeah.
Wow, what a stud. So I'm still looking for the math on how this guy wins a state track championship as an 8th grader by himself. But yeah, if he finishes first in 4 events, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up, right? But I could see, given his talent, how he could do that,
And he plays hockey.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Plays 5 sports.
That kid's a prospect.
He's the closest thing to Tom Hagen that I've seen in my lifetime.
Absolutely. So yeah, but so he really established himself there.
Tom?
Dylan Anderson. Dylan Anderson. But yeah, Tom, he was before my time. You know, I don't. Did they have the video back then? And I'm not sure. So
no motion picture, but a lot of still pictures.
A lot of still pictures. So we just have to take it for what it is, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like a fishing story.
No.
Let's take time for the national anthem.
High school days off. Oh, nice national anthem sung by their choir. So, Randy, when you look at this team a little bit from Metamora, defensively, you don't have Cam Nickel. You've basically taken Avery Grebner out of the lineup because now you've replaced him with Jason Pickles and Eli Young, two sophomores. Eli Young's been out since the LaSalle Peru game. He broke his leg. He's back tonight. He's starting in place of
Cam Nickel.
Cam Nickel,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, what an opportunity for him. To be able to prepare for a game like this and be part of that. So great opportunity to get some kids involved, with that opportunity. Just down the road, I mean, football is a game of attrition at times, and, guys are going to get hurt. It's just part of the game, so you've got to be ready. So having, multiple guys ready at multiple positions really has the potential to benefit us down the road. No question about it.
For sure. And Jason Pickles, he's a very interesting player because he's ultra athletic, and they keep saying, this is he just needs his chance, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for him.
Yeah, great opportunity. You're right. These sophomores, some of these freshmen, getting in a varsity contest and having the opportunity to do something, that's a big deal. So,
yeah, I'm very anxious to see those. I'm anxious to see, now that we've had another week with this new offense, this new whatever we're doing, this option offense, what new wrinkles have they had a chance to put in there? And, they say that at some point, when Stephen Petrie is back, and they think that he'll be, he's back. It's just pain tolerance right now, and that's so very painful. And there's no need to bring him back into these games right now. I know that sounds bad, but there's really no need. And the first game you're probably going to need him is probably Dunlap. And, you want to bring him back. But if we're rolling, maybe you stay with the hot hand. I don't know. But I know there's going to be a time where you're going to need that guy. And if you don't bring him in to just throw, you come in and run that kind of offense. And they say they haven't changed a lot up front. They've left that the same. And if that's the case, wow, that's a...
Well, yeah, absolutely. But I also, you got to look at Grebner. I mean, what he does at the quarterback position is fantastic. However, he is probably our most dynamic receiver in terms of, a coach's son. You look at the creative motion that we do, kind of the stuff almost looks like Kansas City at times. Tyreek Hill going into motion and stuff. Grebner can pull that off and, does it without going forward and stays out of illegal procedure situations and stuff like that. So, there's a huge value to him as a receiver. And, so now you got to, hey, as a quarterback, yes, fantastic. Obviously, the passing is not as prolific. But as a receiver, all of a sudden now it opens everything up. You know what I mean? And the other thing that I think is interesting, Scott, is, we look at the way we evolved last year. After the Morton game, everything was a one-back set. Right, and then after that game, we saw some two-back sets. We saw Evan, Kyle, and Cranford in the backfield. Now, I really haven't seen that much this year. No. I mean, maybe I can count on one hand how many times we've seen our two speedster running backs in the backfield. Now, I've seen a fullback in there. I've seen, Cam Nickel blocking. I've seen Morrison blocking in a fullback position. So I'm kind of curious to see how that evolves if we get into a two-back set. Because, last year when we got in the playoffs, we were really effective having two dynamic backs back there, and so that's another thing that you talk about this offense and the evolution of it and what it can do. That's another thing we haven't seen yet, and I'm curious. I guess I need that's coaching behind closed doors here. We're not talking about, but to me that's an explosive thing that could be added to this offense that we haven't seen yet. You know what I mean?
Well, one of the things that I think the reason why we haven't seen two-back offenses is because both Kyle and Cranford both play defense.
Well, good point. That's a great point.
They're trying to pull one of those guys out, and he plays offense when he's not playing defense, and same with Jadon Cranford.
True.
You got to give him a break.
We're trying to keep him fresh. Yeah, and there's a lot of value to that. No question about it.
So I know that Nick would like to have them both in. We've seen it maybe a few times, not much, maybe a handful of times this year, but we haven't. Probably to as much as they want to see it. I'll tell you what, Randy, we've been hit by the injury bug.
Yeah.
Lambert out for the year. We've had Ryan that's been, or Grove.
Gavin Ryan, our nose tackle. He's out, I believe, with an ankle injury. I'm not sure how serious that is.
It looks like he's probably going to be back here pretty quick, maybe next week.
Okay, because he's really the guy that gives us that size up in the middle.
Yeah. 280 freshman.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what he does, through his career, getting in the weight room and getting stronger and faster. He's an exciting kid to watch.
And Grove, he's a basically a 6 foot, 215-pound freshman. Has been starting the whole year at guard.
Yeah, great footwork, and just understands leverage, and that's huge, right, from a line standpoint.
And he's gotten better and better and better. And, Riley Blues come in, and he's played really, really well. He's a 6'1", 240-pound junior. These are perfect sizes for Metamora's offense.
Yeah, very mobile. Got the size to do what he needs to do. Landon Cowper, our senior there, has been consistent. Number 73, I believe.
72.
72. Okay. Then Clellan, I think, has been in there as well. Number 70, I think.
Yeah, he's a senior.
He's playing center for us, I believe.
He's a little undersized, but man, has he done a nice job for us.
Yeah. The center is, they're the point guard out there running the show on that offensive line. So, got to have good hands, got to be big, got to be athletic. Got to be out to. Got to be out to. That center's got to get the linebacker. They've really got to do a lot of creative things. Every time. You know what I mean? So yeah, got to really give it. Hats off to Owen Claw the way he's played this year.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. I think Metamora, as Metamora comes onto the field now, as you see it on your screen, Metamora, they're all white uniforms. Another guy that we mentioned him, but we haven't mentioned him a whole lot, is the emergence of number 67, Jacob Akama, who's come in and played a pretty darn good nose guard. He's 280 pounds. It's a big guy up front. I don't know. I don't know if anybody saw if we're kicking off or receiving. I don't know yet.
You know what? I didn't see that, Scotty.
Tonight's game is officiated by referee James Manning.
You know, defensively on the defensive line, couple guys, you know, number 57, you know, Barker did a nice job out there in the second half last week, you know, against Pekin, really stepped up.
Yep.
And then number 77, you know, Brennan Tabor did a nice job, had some nice tackles for loss, you know, so, you know, seeing some defensive linemen step up as well. So, you know, at the end of the day, I really think, you know, how well our line plays is going to determine how far this team can go. You know, and start putting us in the playoffs. We've got great skill kids, but those linemen are the ones who really determine what's going to happen long term. You know what I mean?
I can't tell who's back deep for I can't see who's back deep for for Limestone, who the receiving team is.
Let's get ready to tackle, football fans.
That's 5 and...
Number 5 is Jacob McBride. Number 20, Kyler Hill, maybe?
Yep, I think you're right.
Yeah. Now, I do see number 89 out there for us, Sam Barbarinas. So
he's back.
Looks like he's back healthy.
Oh,
so that's nice to see him out there.
Yeah, that's huge. He was playing so well when he went down.
Yeah, he does a great job from that defensive end position.
As Tommy Sopko gets ready to kick off, if you kick it deep, it'll be the first time in a while.
Yeah, I mean, boy, after that performance at Pekin, there it is, back in the corner. Kyler Hill's got it. Right about the 20-yard line, gets wrapped up, looks like by Barbarinas.
I think it was, too. He grabbed him by the jersey and said that was it.
Nice job. Looks like Barbarinas is hungry to get out there and play. Looks like Udell was in on the play as well. So we've got Kevin Barker out there. We've got 51.
Landon Schneider. I believe Riley Blue is also out there.
Riley Blue, number 66. And then maybe Morrison, Caleb Morrison out there at the end. Limestone shifts to the right side. Metamora shifts. Oh, almost a little jump there. Quarterback run on the. Gets wrapped up. Boy, a team tackle there. Nice job.
Jadon Cranford along with Schneider also in on that tackle. Nice job by the Metamora defense. I believe number 9, Brad Schalk, also out there.
Yeah, nice swarm tackle there. You know, loss of 2 on the play. Nice tackle for loss, but good to see the defense swarm into the ball.
Rocket 17-yard line.
Oh, that's
number 5 again.
I was wrapped up.
Number 5, Jacob McBride.
I can't see who made that tackle. Could you see, Randy?
I couldn't. It was, you know, a defensive line there, probably the left side tackle. It's like we subbed in kind of a third down package here.
Yep.
We got Barbarinas and Evan Kyle in at ends, kind of our pass rushing guys in there.
Yep.
And then that's Kevin Barker in there at the nose right now.
Right.
Limestone and Trips Rice looks to pass off to the right side. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Rockets. Nice job by the Redbird defense there to shut them down. Looks like we've got Grebner and Jadon Cranford back to receive.
Love that combination back there.
Yeah.
Nice job by the Redbird defense. A quick 3 and out.
Limestone with a kick up the middle, end over end. Rolls to about the Metamora 44-yard line.
Got a little more out of that than I thought he was going to.
Yeah, that was really an end-over-end. That could have went either way, but they got the momentum there. But, boy, you get a little nervous. Jason Pickles was back kind of shadowing, their gunner. And, boy, that ball got a little close to him. You want to hear a poison call there from your teammates to say, hey, get away from that thing, because that could go south real quick.
It's Grebner in the backfield along with Jadon Cranford, and we'll see what Metamora does here on their first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, Pickles and Cote split off to the left side. Morrison in the H-back. It's Cranford off to the right side, and he's off to the races. Wow. It's down to about the 20-yard line.
Oh, man.
Boy, he gets a crease, and he just explodes. Oh, they're going to call him out at about the 24.
Yep.
Maybe his foot went out of bounds there as they were tangling him up. So, great run.
It looks like now it's Evan Kyle comes in.
Morrison split out right. Cote and Pickles split out left. Now Morrison joins the end of the line. River gets it, gives it to Kyle on the right side. He's got daylight and finds the end zone.
Touchdown, Evan Kyle.
Wow.
2 plays. That's pretty impressive.
Wow. Well, the speed these guys have. You give them a little bit of room there to run, and it doesn't take much to open it up for these guys. Great job. So it looks like the Redbirds look like they're going for 2 here. You got Morrison, the up back, playing fullback with Evan Kyle, the deep back in the backfield. Grebner. Now Morrison shifts to the left-hand side. And Kyle gets it and rolls in for the 2-point conversion. Nice job. Nice job by the Redbirds. Pretty quick work there.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. We score within the first, 4 minutes of the game, and we kicked off.
Yeah. Like, is that Evan Kyle is getting helped off the field there a little bit?
I can't tell.
Maybe a left ankle or something. Yeah, he kind of got rolled up there as he made the 2-point conversion.
Ankles. Whew.
Tommy Sopko gets ready to kick off here. Again, that's number 5, Jacob McBride,
and
number 20, Kyler Hill back to receive for Limestone. Sopko puts it deep down to the 5-yard line. Kyler Hill gets out to about the 20-yard line.
Yep, and that's about it. Shea Seals in on the tackle there. I believe his parents work here at Limestone.
You know what? His parents and his sister,
wow.
Sierra, who played basketball for Kurt Ryan, actually, and then also coached again against Kurt Ryan. I believe she coaches the freshman basketball team here at Limestone, if I'm not mistaken.
Jadon Cranford's back in, so.
Great. Limestone makes a shift here to the left-hand side. Quarterback keeper.
Boy, there was a slight hole there. He picked up about 5 yards. Where it looked like it was going to be a lot more than that.
Brad Chalkian on the stop there.
4-yard gain on the 2nd and 6 for the Rockets from their 25-yard line.
I don't see Kyle on the bench anymore. Did he get up and move?
Yeah, he's up. They're talking to him, but he looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
He's up on his feet.
Oh,
Number 5 gets wrapped up immediately. Tackle for loss there.
See who
like.
that is. Is that? Yeah, that's Kevin Barker. Wow, Kevin Barker and Brad Schock.
Brad Schock, yep. Nice play. Brings up a 3rd and long here for Limestone.
That's a really good job by those two guys to sniff that out. I'm just more impressed every week by Kevin Barker, though.
Oh, he just works. He just doesn't stop. So you got Barbarinas in there. And who's the other end here? We got somebody in. Is that Clellan maybe? Number 70?
Might be.
Limestone back to pass. Throws it out of bounds. Not much there. That'll bring up a 4th down.
I think Eli Young had a free path to the quarterback. He just got out and got rid of the ball before he was able to get to him. But I love bringing those guys off the edges like that.
You got to get some pressure on them. You know, you can't let them get set up.
So it's Grebner and Cranford back deep for Metamora on this punt. And hopefully we get some more good field position because right now Limestone's killing us in time of possession.
Well, they're running a few more plays than we are, Scotty. Right?
Yeah.
Boy, gets a nice kickoff. Grebner's going to get it about his own 40-yard line, makes a cut on the left side.
Oh!
Just gets tripped up right before he crosses midfield. But, boy, he had some green there to work with.
Oh, man.
Just couldn't get his balance back, but nice job. You know, about a 9-yard return for Grebner there.
Probably saved us about 20, though, because that had taken a bounce.
Yeah, no, great heads-up play. Again, great field position here for the Birds, starting from their own 49-yard line.
So Metamora will have it 1st and 10. Cranford comes out along with Grebner.
Got Udell and Cote here on the right-hand side, split out wide. Riley Jackson at the tight end. I'm sorry, we're in trips, so we got Jason Pickles, Cote, and Udell out here. Pickles goes in motion. Grebner now pitches it to Pickles, and he's got some room over the 40-yard line, down right over the 30.
That's a really nice play.
That's a real nice play. Boy, you know, we talked about that earlier about, you know, the ability to go into some creative motion, and what a great job by Jason Pickles, the sophomore, to come in. And that's a neat little play, the option out of that motion play. Pretty creative stuff there. Really like to see that. And, you know, Pickles has wheels.
He got out there into the flats pretty quick. Nice downfield blocking, and that'll be 1st and 10 from the Limestone 30-yard line.
It's like Morrison's in the backfield with Grebner here. Again, Pickles goes in motion. I'm sorry, that's Cranford in motion. And Cranford's got it on the right side.
Well, he's just so smooth, isn't he?
Oh, my goodness, yeah. About 8 yards there on 1st down. Boy, I didn't see Cranford out there. I
didn't either.
That's not the first time we've lined him up in the wide receiver position. I had not seen that before.
And they probably thought he was out, too, because they didn't see him in the backfield.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first time Morrison has been the sole back in the backfield. Love the way Coach is moving guys around here and just creating some confusion for the defense. So Pickles and Cote split out left. Morrison in the H-back and Cranford.
Could this be our first pass attempt?
2nd and short. Cranford gets it off the left side, and he's moving, and he's going and gets inside the 15-yard line for a 1st down. Down at about the 14, looks like. Nice play. Nice cutback by Cranford there to find some open space. We're seeing some nice creativity here.
I like it.
It is. It's nice to see, and these guys are learning.
We're trying some new things, and that's just...
Udell and Pickles split out to the left side. Cranford now is split out here on the... I'm sorry, that's Cote out here on the right side. Cranford in the backfield. And now the pass to Cote.
Touchdown, Metamora.
Quick slant in the end zone. Beautiful. You know, you fake that ball to Cranford, and I tell you, he just sucks the linebackers in, and now it just opens up that space right behind the linebackers. Great play design there by the Birds.
Yep.
Excellent work.
Nice job by the Redbird offensive line, though, to create that tunnel for him to throw into.
Yeah, fantastic. Grebner now to hold for Tommy Sapko for the extra point. Kick is up.
And good.
Good.
And I think they're going to get roughing the kicker, or maybe roughing the holder. And they take that on the kickoff.
Yeah, tack that on. Maybe he'll put it out of the end zone here.
That makes it 15-0 with just a little over 6:30 to go here in this first quarter. And nice win by the freshman tonight, 52-16. Kurt Ryan picks up another big win. Freshman looked awfully good.
Nice job, and I believe, Limestone, I don't know that they have the numbers to fill out the freshman roster, so I want to say that was their fresh soft team.
It might have been.
Is what my guess is. So nice job by the freshman team to pull together. And
then Monday night, the sophomore JV team, they looked outstanding against Deacon. They 28-20 was the final score. But, man, did they look good. They really looked good Monday night.
Nice. There's so much development that happens in that game, so that's so important for the program.
And Steve Kieswetter does, him and those coaches, Sam Kieswetter or Sam Albert and Steve Kieswetter along with Ryan Otto, they do such a good job. And there's a few juniors down there playing, but they're developing a lot of kids, and they played a ton of kids. They didn't really care what the score was. They just put a lot of kids in. They played a lot. It was outstanding to watch.
Getting good quality minutes. Beacon's got a lot of kids in their program, and so nice competitive game there. So, yeah, Tommy Sopko puts it out of the end zone here.
Puts it into the soccer net.
Kicks off from the Limestone 45, so they'll get it out at their own 20.
So here's Jacob Akima's in at defensive tackle. Grady Neal, also another sophomore out there playing linebacker along with Eli Young.
Grady Neal had some nice tackles last week.
Yeah.
Limestone thought about the pass, and broken play there. Give the credit to the defensive line, but it looks like they were looking for a quick slant to number 44, and he just stopped, and quarterback had to eat it. It looks like Brad Shaw got there first.
Yeah.
Brings up a 2nd and 12 here. Rockets on their own 18-yard line.
Second and 12 for the Rockets.
Nice shoestring tackle there by Brad Shaw.
Brad Shaw and Brad Shaw and the other one, number 9.
Well, Shaw's
number 9 and Shea Steele. Those two guys have done such a great job at linebacker. They're a little undersized, but they just sideline to sideline.
They scrape and they patrol. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're tough.
Brings up a 3rd and about 9.
We bring in kind of the time package here. This is number 35 out there for the Birds there. I don't think we have a 35. Who's that? That left side linebacker. Pass is complete. At number 20.
Oh, I believe he got a first down.
We have Kyler Hill with the reception. Pass from number 4, Bo Johnson. So Limestone gets first down. Sorry, that was 25. I was looking at out there. I was playing outside linebacker for the Birds.
Grady. No, 25 is
Aiden Wallace.
Aiden Wallace.
Wallace. Okay.
Another good sophomore linebacker. That group of linebackers for the sophomores is really good.
Nice to see what these guys are going to do the next couple of years. So Johnson throws it off the right to number 22. Gets pushed out of bounds.
Johnson's pass, number 22, Dylan Bittner is complete.
That's Dylan Bittner on the reception. Brings up a second and about 4.
Evan Kyle comes back into the game. Good to see him back out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like he's moving just fine.
Yeah.
I think that's Barbarinas as well on the right side.
Barbarinas just looks like an athlete, doesn't he? He's long and lanky. And
yeah, what year is he?
Junior.
He's a junior. Boy, it's going to be fun to see the transformation he makes in the offseason. He's just going to keep getting bigger and stronger. Oh, I think we had movement there on Limestone. I think it was the guard on the left side. Oh, okay. They're calling it against Metamora.
That'd be a first down for Limestone. 1st and 10 from about their own 44-yard line.
That is good for a Rocket first down.
I want to see the replay on that, Scotty. I thought he had a motion there, but maybe his movement drew him to move. And Metamora's got their pass rushers in there. Not sure what the delay is here.
I'm not either. Oh, they're resetting the clock.
Yeah, you only get 25 after a penalty. Well, now they're back to 40. Limestone shifts to the left side.
Oh, now they moved. He got out of his stance in a hurry. Quick off the ball.
Ball started on the Rockets. It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15.
It's like Riley Blue, Morrison, 67.
That's Jacob Akima.
Akima, and who was the other lineman that came out there?
Is that Riley Blue?
Riley Blue. Kevin Barker.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we just subbed out all 4 linemen there. One Morrison, I think, is on the left-hand side there. 49. Back to pass. Out here to Hill, and Avery Grebner comes up, makes the stop.
But didn't he drop it? Are they?
I think they're calling it complete. He had it, and he kind of put the ball on the ground, but I don't think he was down.
2nd and 19 for Limestone. Been kind of an odd drive for the Rockets.
Yeah. Well, that offsides call was kind of big. But we're subbing out the defensive line every play here. We're keeping our defensive line fresh. It's kind of nice to see.
Playing a lot of kids.
Jaden Wallace is back in there at linebacker.
He had been out with an injury. Played Monday night, had a great game against Beacon.
Nice. So Johnson throws it to the right side, overshoots his target there. That was number 22 he was looking for. That's Dylan Bittner. 3rd down and about 20 for the Rockets here. I think we'll see a little pass rush here, Scotty. Got Barbarinas and Evan Kyle out there at defensive end.
That's 2 pretty athletic defensive ends.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Tough guys to block in the open field, Yeah. And you got Barker in the middle, who just doesn't stop. Trips right for Limestone. Back to pass. He gets some pressure on him. The ball's up. And almost caught, but wasn't able to get a great coverage there. Was that Shea Seals and Avery?
Yeah.
In coverage, but boy, I mean, almost a fantastic play to go up and catch that ball by number 22, Dylan Bittner. That brings up a 4th down for Limestone. So they'll kick it away. Grebner and Cranford back to receive for the Birds.
Good punt.
Nice kickoff in the middle of the field, about the 40-yard line. Takes a Metamora bounce to about the 41.
Yep. Metamora have their 3rd possession. I'm impressed with how Metamora is approaching this game. It's a team that we figure we probably can do some things against, and we're doing them.
Yeah. Oh, no question about it. Got some scores here from Alex Staub. Washington 7, Dunlap 3 in the first quarter. Morton 15, East Peoria 7 in the first quarter. Grebner gets it, looks to his right, cuts back to his left, saw some space, gets out close to midfield, about the 49-yard line. He's up a 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
More scores here. Pekin 14, Canton 0 in the first quarter. We've got Bloomington 14 and Peoria Notre Dame 7 in the second quarter. Both those teams are receiving votes in the state poll. The small schools, you got Stark County 7 in Princeville 27. Second quarter. Wow, both those teams are ranked receiving votes in Class 1A.
That's a little bit of a shocker.
Yeah. Man, we'll see how that game goes. Cranford gets it right up the middle.
Should be enough for a 1st down.
It's a 1st down. Nice play. Nice job putting Morrison in motion there, running him right into it. And then the other big game we've got here is Joliet Catholic against Mount Carmel. Joliet Catholic is ranked number 3 in 5A. Mount Carmel is ranked number 3 in 7A. And right now in the first quarter, Joliet Catholic is up 7-0. So, I mean, we know, unfortunately, a lot about Joliet Catholic.
Unfortunately.
And they never seem to have a down season. So,
no.
So, but to take on number 3 in 7A is kind of a big deal. So, we'll see how that game goes throughout the evening here. Grebner now, little inside pass there. I believe that's to Pickles.
I believe it is too. Yep, Pickles. I like that.
Gets to about the 40-yard line. That looked like kind of Mahomes, Tyreek Hill right there, That was kind of something out of the Kansas City offense. Kind of neat to see.
Yeah, I like the way, he's used a number of different players that have made big plays already.
Oh, yeah. That is a forward pass there, Scott.
Yep,
just in case. So we got one. We got it. We've matched our total from last week.
Well, we have the touchdown pass.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Cranford gets it off the right side and gets pulled down after he gets the 1st down.
Nice pickup. That should be the end of the first quarter, I believe.
Birds might try to run one more play here. They're setting up. And they snap it, and Cranford gets it off the right side. It's down to about the 25. Maybe the 26.
Redbirds will take a 15-0 lead into the second quarter, but Metamora's knocking on the door once again.
Cranford hops off the field.
Figure out what. Probably needs to get that retape. Probably take some time to thank our sponsors. Commerce Bank is proud to support the Metamora Redbirds, from setting short-term goals to planning for your future. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Commerce Bank, member FDIC. Goodfield State Bank, big enough to serve you, small enough to know you. Goodfield State Bank, a true community bank. Hanover's Pub, your favorite food and drinks every time you visit. See you on the square.
Redbirds line up here and trips left. Evan Kyle in the backfield with Grebner. Pitches it to Kyle on the left side. I think he's got enough for the first down.
Yeah.
That is good for a Metamora first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Metamora from the Rockets' 22-yard line.
Boy, Scott, I didn't know, trips left that time. I don't know if it was Riley Jackson or Caleb Morrison was all split out at the wide receiver position all the way out. So we've really put guys in places they have not been all year that I've seen. So.
Yeah.
Got Jason Pickles in the slot here. I can't see who is on our end here. That might be Cote. Yep, Cote. And Grebner goes for, was that Udell over there?
Yep.
Intended for Udell, just a little bit in front of him. But great idea. I love to see that quick slant. That's just a great play. If we can get that down, that's just a huge way to get a first down.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Look what the New England Patriots did with the quick slant over all these years, right? Cote and Pickles out on the right side. Like Caleb Morrison here. The H. Kyle gets it right up the middle. Got a little space. Keeps his feet moving. Gets about 4, maybe 5.
Number 6, Evan Kyle, the ball carrier again. Brought down by number 3, Tyler Hammond. That is good for a 5-yard gain. It'll bring him 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Redbirds.
16-yard line.
I like that they're getting some pass plays here.
Oh, for sure.
Getting Grabner a little more comfortable throwing the ball and looking. Kyle gets it off the left side, still on his feet.
And he'll get a first down. He breaks a tackle, gets down to about the 6-yard line. That'll be 1st and goal for the Redbirds.
That will bring him 1st and goal from the Rockets' 6-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal from the 6.
See a 99 out there in the game for the Birds at H-back. I don't know who that is. I got a 97 on my roster. I don't have a 99, Scott. Do you know who that is?
No.
That must be somebody we brought up. Evan Kyle gets it right up the middle.
Touchdown, Metamora.
Yeah, I wonder, I don't have the game day roster, but maybe it's out there.
There's a penalty. I'm not sure who that's on. It looked like Metamora kids were walking away.
Right about the 1-yard line. Officials are conferring. See what the white hat has to say here, Scotty. Personal foul against Limestone. Unsportsmanlike against Metamora.
Offsetting penalties.
Yep.
Touchdown's good. Makes it 21-0 here in the early going of the.
I'll have to look at the tape and see what that was about. Just a little scuffle there, maybe.
Probably some words exchanged, pleasantries.
Seems like that tend to happen around the goal line for some reason. Well, Grebner out here to hold for Tommy Sopko. Kick is good.
Yep. Makes it 22-0.
9:46 to go here in the second quarter. Well, I love what the Redbirds are doing right now, Scott. You know, we've got guys in different places every time. I mean, we're focused. I think we've had one penalty tonight, offsides penalty. That's, I mean, when you start throwing in all these different formations and all these different movements, these guys are doing a great job staying disciplined and picking that up and executing it out there under the lights. And
it's not easy. This is a relatively new offense for these guys, and all these, because we've got quite a few injuries.
Yeah.
Got a lot of guys down there in street clothes, and you've got a lot of new guys playing significant playing time and getting significant snaps, and they're playing different positions almost every play.
Yeah, they're in different spots of the field, places they haven't been all season. So it is really nice to see them executing at this level.
Number 5, Jacob McBride, number 20, Tyler Hill in backfield for the Rockets.
Sapko gets ready to kick here. Sends it long to the left corner, down about right inside the 10-yard line. That's Hill. Hill gets met at about the 25. It's like Shea Seals on the hit.
Some sad news, though, this week. I saw where Ty Dykes, who transferred from Metamora to Tremont, possibly out for the year with a knee injury.
Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
I don't know what the severity of it is, but I heard it's pretty significant.
Oh, goodness.
I hate to see that.
Such a great kid.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that breaks my heart. I had not heard a word about that. Well, prayers out to him and his family. That's so hard emotionally to deal with that.
Oh, that's a nice fill by the linebacker. Is that Brad Schock?
Yep, Brad Schock was right there. And Barker looks like he was in there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, no gain on the play.
Schock, though, picture-perfect linebacker play. The guard fired out. He came in. The linebacker stepped into the hole, took on the blocker. The backside backer came in and filled. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, he does a nice job. He is textbook, no question about it. Little movement there by Limestone.
Not sure really where he was going there.
Yeah, I think the outside tackle there had a little bit of a reach block to do, and when you got to get that far, sometimes you get a little antsy, coming out of your stance. It'll bring up a 2nd and 15 for the Rockets on their own 21-yard line. Looks like they were going a little wildcat there. They're bringing their quarterback back in, number 4 here, this Bo Johnson, but number 5, that's Jacob McBride. Looks like they run a little wildcat with him. Bo Johnson gets it, looks to the left, complete to number 44.
Oh, look at all those Metamora players out there.
Metamora just swarmed out there. That's number 44 for Limestone there, Jalen Cahoe. I believe he's a basketball player.
Yeah, I think so.
He was down, but the ball came out, still Rocket ball.
Brings up a 3rd and 12 for Limestone from their own 19. Metamora brings out the dime package here with Barbarinas and I believe it's Evan. Is that Evan Kyle over there?
Yeah, I think so.
With Barker in the middle, so we got a 3-man rush. But yeah, like you said, those outside guys are awful hard, awful fast. Oh, you know what? That might be Owen Clellan in there for Evan Kyle. Barbarinas knocks the ball out, creates a fumble, recovered.
What a job. That's a great job by Barbarinas to knock the ball free, and Redbirds recover on about the 17-yard line.
Number 70 on the recovery there, Owen Clellan. Great job by the defense just to get after the quarterback, you know.
Little did he know, though, he could have picked it up and taken it in for a score, a lineman's dream.
Yeah, for sure. But, you know, sometimes, yeah, exactly. Sometimes, you know, you better get that one, Scotty. You missed that, and
film study may not be pretty.
You're going to have a long, drawn-out conversation with coach that you probably don't want to have, you know. So, yeah, good job by Clellan just to jump on the ball and secure the possession for the Birds. So Birds take over, 1st and 10 from Limestone 17-yard line. Grebner back to pass in the middle. He's got Riley Jackson. Touchdown,
Metamora.
Great job. Riley Jackson, his first reception of the year, and it goes for a touchdown. Love it.
Just a little arc release, and he got into that secondary, and boy.
I love it. As an old tight end from the day, I love when we throw to the tight end, Scotty. That just opens everything up, you know.
And it's so
beautiful.
nice because he blocks so many plays and does such a nice job. You might want to get one to Morrison, too, maybe.
Oh, that would be fantastic. But, yeah, I love to see him get in the end zone. Great job, Riley Jackson. Kick is up, and it's good. Nice job by Grebner there. He handled a high snap and got it down for him. So,
and what a nice job, though, by Tommy Sopko to just kind of alter his approach and still get the kick up and through.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice to see Riley Jackson get a touchdown.
Yeah, it is. It really is. That's great. See him get involved in the offense. Like you said, him and Morrison have been stealing the edge. It's such a great job against Pekin. Is that a flag out there?
Yeah, I thought there might have been a flag.
Maybe on the 10-yard line? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's roughing the kicker.
Might have been.
After the play, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. What did the ref call?
He did. He just called a roughing the kicker. I don't know if it's a 5-yard or a 15.
I think those were all 15-yarders.
Yeah. Is that at the NFL where you have running into the kicker or roughing the kicker?
I think they're all roughing the kicker.
They're all personal foul. So we'll kick off from. Now this is only a 5-yard penalty here, Scott. So this might have been running into the kicker.
It might have been.
I got to read my high school rule book, you know, to be honest with you. Got a little Cotton Eye Joe going here for the cheerleaders. All right, so Sopko will kick off from his own 45 instead of his own 40 here on the 5-yard penalty. Kicks it right up the middle, the bullet, and it gets...
and that'll be dead, bringing it out to the 20. Any updates on the the Washington Dunlap game?
See what we've got here. Yeah, Alex Staub has sent us some updates here. See what we've got going here. So Washington 14, Dunlap 3 in the second quarter. Morton 22, East Peoria 7 in the first quarter. Pekin 28, Canton 0 in the first quarter. Bloomington 20, Notre Dame 7. That's at half. Stark County 7, Princeville 27. That's at half. And we've got Macomb 7, Elmwood Brimfield 19 at half. And that's Kevin Barker with the sack.
That's a nice, man, I bet Kevin Barker's eyes just lit up when he saw that.
Oh, man, love it. That's about an 8-yard loss there. Fantastic work by Kevin Barker. Then the last game here, Joliet Catholic Mount Carmel is knotted up at 7 in the second quarter, so that's going to be a barn burner tonight.
Yeah. About 6:35 to go here in this first half. Redbird's up 29-0. Defensively, they've played awfully played well overall everywhere, pretty well.
Johnson completes it. Pretty fast kid there. That's number 20 again.
Metamora got it.
Well,
yeah.
And the recovery. Wow.
Stripped by Avery Grebner.
Grebner stripped it. Was that Brad Schalk on the recovery?
I think Avery Grebner stripped it and kept it.
Wow. What a heads-up play.
First and 10 for the Redbirds from the Rocket 39-yard line.
So Redbirds take over at the Limestone 39. Start out here, trips left.
I wonder if they're just telling Jadon, you're going to take the rest of the night off.
Possibly. Yeah, let's not take a risk here with an injury here. Kyle gets it on the pitch to the left side. Got some space. Gets hit about the 32. Comes up walking a little bit gingerly.
Makes it a second and about 3, 4, man, I'll say 4.
So we've got Cote, Parker, McDonald split out to the right side here. Morrison in the H-back, Riley Jackson at tight end. Evan Kyle in the backfield with Grebner. Grebner keeps it. Gets inside the 30.
And he'll get a first down.
Rolls forward for the first down. Down to the Limestone 28-yard line.
That is good for Metamora first down.
That's number 21 coming to the game for the Birds. That's Keon Allen.
Yeah, another sophomore.
So he may get his first varsity carry. I don't think he's been. Has he carried in a varsity game this year?
Yeah. He's had some big games. He against Canton, he had about a 40-yard run.
Oh, okay, all right. I missed the Canton game. I'm gonna have to watch that film. Have to get caught up. So Keon Allen in the backfield. Cote goes in motion. Grebner rolls to his right. He's looking long. And just behind Riley Jackson on the drag route coming across the middle.
So, love that play, though. I do.
That's a tight end drag. The tight end acts like he's blogging, and then he tries to sneak behind the linebackers. And Limestone did a nice job picking him up, but had Grebner thrown it about a yard ahead, that would have been a big gain.
Just a little waggle pattern. Pretty safe pass. I like that.
Yeah. And they faked it to Keon Allen. That sucks the linebackers in a little bit. Some great misdirection there. Keon Allen gets it up the middle. Gets a few. Inside the 25-yard line.
Pickup of about 3 brings up a third and about 7.
Brought down by number 66, Jaden Trish from the Rockets. Good for a 4-yard gain, and 36 from Metamora from the Rocket 25-yard line.
They're saying 3rd and 6. Like that a little better.
Rounding. Keon Allen again in the backfield here. Grebner gets it on the right side. He's got a little room. Like he's got enough for the first down.
That's a nice play. Nice blocking up front to get him into that open.
Nice job. And then you see Keon Allen, he put 2 hands on the ball and wrapped up. He had 2 guys. He knew they were bringing him down, but great job of ball security there to go to the turf with both hands on the ball.
Only a sophomore. That could be a nasty tandem for opposing Middle Illini teams next year. Keon Allen and Jadon Cranford.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Keon Allen gets it on the left side. Again, gets hit and just keeps his legs moving.
Take it down to about the 10.
Boy, he just looks like a powerful kid out there, Pretty solid. I haven't looked at his measurables.
He's about 190.
Is he about 5'11", 185, 190? Yeah. Wow, that's great size for a sophomore. We've got flags here.
Did we move?
Not sure. Offsides defense. That may be half the distance at this point.
Yeah, it should be enough for a first down, I would think.
Makes it first down, so it's first and goal for Metamora from the Rockets' 4-yard line.
First and goal for the Birds here. Cote split out right. Udell split out left. Keon Allen in the backfield with Grebner. And they get the ball to Udell.
Yep, and that's a touchdown.
For the touchdown.
That's another nice throw by Avery Grebner.
Love it. You know, these quick slants are just great little routes. You know, they're safe, they're quick, they're fantastic.
It's 35-0. Redbirds trying to tack on the extra point.
What is the number we need for a running clock, Scotty?
40.
40, right on the button. Okay. Up goes kick. Is up and good.
36-0 with just under 2:40 to go here in the second quarter.
Just a reminder that all proceeds from the concession stands tonight goes to Easter Seals, so go please.
Well, Randy, I think we're starting to kind of see, you know, the depth, the fact that, you know, the coaching staff at Metamora is not afraid to put some of these sophomores in there. They're not afraid to put some freshmen in there when we've needed them. And that all goes back to preparation, what they did over the summer with Adam Miller. And, you know, when guys get hurt, and there's going to be injuries.
Yeah.
When guys get hurt, you know, maybe in some years or some other teams, a guy gets hurt. Well, let's tape him up, stick him back out there because our alternative isn't really that good. We don't have a lot of confidence in him. That's not the case here. Now, granted, we're playing Limestone, and maybe that's a little different with some other teams, but boy, for the most part, we've been able to weather the storm with injuries.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, you go back to those off-season workouts, you know, I don't know that any of those were mandatory by any means. It was all optional. And, I mean, a lot of guys showed up in, a lot of guys, you know, freshmen and sophomore, junior, they're all working out together. And so, you know, this team, you know, you have your upperclassmen and your underclassmen, but this team, oh, wow, what a hit there. Was that Grady Neal? Who was that?
I think it
might have been Barbarinas.
I think it might have been.
Wow, that was a Lyle Alzado clothesline.
Well,
and I'm going back in time here.
Yep. Denver Broncos.
Well, was he? I thought he was the Raiders.
He was with the Raiders, but he played in the Super Bowl in '77 or so when the Broncos played the Dallas Cowboys. He was number 77.
Yes, number 77. I remember him as a Raider.
Okay.
And just being a mean, tough defensive guy. But, boy, he used to throw that clothesline out there. So you might have to go out there. Some of the younger folks might have to go out there and Google Lyle Alzado's best hits, and you might get a little taste of what Barbarinas did right there. Hill on the keeper, on the Wildcat, gets out to about the 35-yard line.
Good for a 7-yard gain for the Rockets on a 2nd and 3 from the 35-yard line.
I think the 99 you saw was Barbarinas 89.
Was it? I mean, my eyes might need to be fixed, but I could swear. Look at that. Look at on the bench here. The second guy to the end of the line here, right down low on the sideline here. 99. He's got his hand on his hips. There's a 99 out there.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either. We're gonna have to find out. Little double handoff. Gets run down in the open field by Brad Shaw.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
The tackle for loss. Well earned.
Oh, they're calling.
Personal foul on Metamora.
What was the call there? Holding against Metamora on defense? How do you call? That's a holding penalty against Metamora.
Yeah, you can grab a jersey, but maybe somebody tackled a guy, or it's hard to know.
I think that's a 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul. Oh. So, Scotty, got an update here. Number 62, Zeke Bavard, is wearing number 99 tonight.
Okay.
That way he can play tight end and he can be eligible to be in the backfield and whatnot. So that's number 99, Zeke Bavard.
All right.
Bo Johnson back to pass. Gets wrapped up by Kevin Barker on the sack. That's number 2 tonight.
And Kevin Barker.
Let him eat. Wow.
Love the effort.
Yeah, he has a motor. He absolutely has a motor. Brings up a second and about 16.
And Metamora will get the ball to start the second half.
Back to pass. Gets hit immediately by Brad Schock. And then a host of other Redbirds help him out here. And Limestone takes a timeout. Maybe just to get another play run here. I got to imagine that Limestone's going to be looking to throw the ball here.
Yeah.
The rest of the way, kind of looking for some big plays. So, that pressure on the quarterback becomes more important. Got another update here, Scotty. Washington 14, Dunlap 3. Again, that's in the second quarter. Morton 28, East Peoria 7 in the second quarter. And Pekin 28, Canton 0 in the second quarter. Bloomington 20, Notre Dame 7. That's at half. Princeville, Stark County still at half, 27-7. Elmwood Brimfield 19-7 in the third. And Joliet Catholic jumps ahead by a score, 14-7 against Mount Carmel in the second.
Wow.
Johnson back to pass. Now he's scrambling a little bit. Gets hit simultaneously. That was Brad Schock and Evan Kyle, maybe?
It might have been. Maybe Barbarinas, too, may be in on that.
Well, and the announcer's calling Barker as well. So
yeah, Kevin Barker is just about everywhere. And that'll be the end of the first quarter or first half. Redbirds take a 36-0 lead into the halftime locker room. And what are they saying? There's still time?
Well, the clock should have run after the hit, so I can't imagine. Not sure what the confusion is here. The refs are still talking, unless Limestone called a timeout. I mean, they may have got a time. Looks like Limestone maybe got a timeout with 2 seconds to go here. Maybe we're going to go Hail Mary.
I'm not sure I understand that.
I think they just want to maybe take one more shot at try to get a big play here. Just any kind of momentum going into halftime can help them. Now maybe they're just going to down it.
You called a timeout to down it.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Now there's their quarterback. Okay, I didn't see their quarterback. Yeah, so the quarterback's in shotgun here. Phil, so I got to imagine they're just going to throw this ball down the field. Try to get something going. Pass is complete to 44. He gets out of bounds.
Okay.
A little confidence builder there,
So
pass was complete to Cahoe.
All right, the Redbirds take that 36-0 lead into the halftime locker room. Take a timeout here to thank our sponsors. Kirby Foods. Be sure to check out their signature Kirby items in the deli and meat departments. Kirby Foods is proud to be 100% employee-owned. Mason Funeral Homes, proud supporter of the Metamora Redbirds. McDonald's, get in and out quickly with McDonald's mobile order and pay and curbside pickup. Use the McDonald's app to earn points on all your orders. Merrill Lynch, they're also our halftime sponsor. Local faces with big company resources. We help families make great decisions with their money.
Please draw your attention to the track as we get
Metamora Fields Golf Club, come for a quick bite after your round of golf. Metamora Fields, where you're always welcome. The Room, located in the historic Homestead Building, is proud to be your local football headquarters.
and is escorted by her mother Jennifer Cozier, her father Dale Allen, and her uncle Brian Allen, and her brother Evan.
Worstman Lawn and Landscapes, family owned and operated since 2007. Take back your weekends with quality work from Worstman Lawn and Landscapes.
Next we have Kai Clark. Kai is a member of the Trumpet Section.
Zobrist Insurance, your total insurance solution.
His stepfather Sean Sears.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second half.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Escorted by his mother Kelly Gibson.
Jerry D here. I'm ready to answer your questions about broadband communications. What is Wi-Fi 6? Well, with dual-band Wi-Fi 6, you get a 4-fold increase in peak speeds, better security, and 30% better reach to give you complete coverage everywhere in the home. Wi-Fi 6 is the ideal solution if you're connecting more and more devices around your home. How about on my patio? Yes. In the garage? Bingo, yes, the garage. The attic, okay. Really, if you're working out of your attic, yes, it'll work in your attic. Treehouse, you have a treehouse, okay? If you are the type of person that loves to leave your family and go to the treehouse, you can work in the treehouse. Yes, you are an ultra-connected user. Well, and lucky for you, Wi-Fi 6 supports both 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz bands to take on even the most challenging connected homes like yours, by the sounds of it. These cutting-edge systems actually improve the efficiency of all your devices. So there you have it. Wi-Fi 6 improved performance and capacity in real-world conditions, like a treehouse. Thanks for watching.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's the college visit?
You remembered. It's good.
Does it make the short list?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Knowing our clients personally is what we do.
It's okay. This is what we've been planning for.
And with over 13,000 financial advisors, we do it a lot. It's why Edward Jones is the big company that doesn't act that way.
For financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Kevin Kyle.
Germantown Grill, where our staff loves the game as much as you do. Football, basketball, baseball, whatever your sport, we'll be cheering right along as we serve up your hometown favorites. We've got everything you need to celebrate the wins. Food and flavors to satisfy any craving. Plus, the best private gaming around, powered by Gold Rush Gaming, the gold standard in video gaming. Only at Germantown Grill in Germantown Hills.
Going to Kaufman Wellness Center for 5 years has greatly helped me understand what my body can do, what I shouldn't do. They teach you different stretches and proper ways to ice and how to take care of your body in that way.
Call Kaufman Wellness Center today. Let us help you.
Well, we love it. So we've been coming for almost 10 years. Dr. Kaufman is affiliated with high school sports. It offers anything from adjustment to physical therapy. The whole staff is so good to my family, which is extremely important nowadays.
Martin's sign service team, led by third-generation sign installer Andrew Martin, is excited for another year of serving as Central Illinois' premier full-service sign company. Not only are we a proud authorized Watchfire digital message sign dealer, but we can custom design and fabricate a brand new sign to your specifications, as well as repair and upgrade your existing signage. Remember, you only have one chance to make a good first impression. Call Martin Sign Service today for a free quote.
McKinsey is a member of the Clare.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact Greg Harmon for your personal price plan today.
Announce the Limestone. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Limestone Marching Rockets. I hear it. The Marching Rockets show is titled Off Kilter and includes music from the Scythian Suite by Sergei Prokofiev. One more announcement as they are getting ready. I would like to recognize Limestone Boys Soccer as they ended their regular season with the fifth best record in Limestone history and the best record since 1993. boys soccer went 14-5-1, scoring an amazing 79 goals while only giving up 30. Rocket Soccer looks to improve on the record Tuesday, October 22nd, as they open the regional play against the Metamora Redbirds at Metamora at 7 p.m. Go support your Limestone boys soccer on Tuesday at 7 p.m. as they play in the regionals on October 22nd.
It was like 30.
There's one smack advantage I have. Push it over.
Limestone Community High School proudly presents drum majors Ashlyn Hoffman and Natalie Garrett and your 2024 Limestone Marching Rockets.
I used to work in
Marching Rockets. Tomorrow, Marching Rockets travel to our friends Metamora Marching Band Invitational, where they will perform at 7:15 p.m. They will also present the community performance right here at Limestone on October 19th at 2 p.m. The Marching Rockets have had a fantastic season, and they love your support at any of their upcoming events. Let's hear it one more time for your Limestone Marching Rockets. The Limestone Band would like to thank Burlington Incorporated, Associates in Dentistry, DLL Pools, Better Face, Associates in Dentistry, IE Operating Engineers, Local 649, IBW, Local 34, and BMW in Peoria for their generous donations to our program. Nice job, man.
Metamora comes back onto the field. As Metamora comes back onto the field, Randy, what do you tell them at halftime? I think they played pretty darn good.
Oh, yeah, we executed. I mean, I think we maybe had 2 penalties. That whole half played clean. You just got to say, hey, guys, let's stay sharp. Let's be ready. We're going to try new things. That's exciting as a player. Have different opportunities. Some guys have got catches in this game that haven't got them before. So, it's just an opportunity to play some different, level of football and, challenge yourself and, find a way to just make some different things happen, right?
Yeah, the thing I like about it is, they've made changes, but they haven't made, wholesale changes. So, you got some linebackers, but those guys out in front of you, those are some starting guys. And then they've had the linebackers who've had some experience with new guys up front. So
yeah.
they've given you guys, they've given those second teamers and third teamers a chance to succeed with the starters and the first teamers.
You're right. Yeah, they haven't made wholesale changes for sure. So, yeah, and I like the way they rotated the line. I mean, we were making kind of line shifts there, so keep the defensive line fresh. So, yeah, Keon Allen got some looks in the backfield. Now, that may have been because guys were shaking up a little bit with ankles. But still, that was nice to see him get some touches. So, you just kind of building your base here because as you go forward into the playoffs, I mean, you got to be deep, right?
Oh, for sure.
You can't be relying on 1 or 2 guys because it's football. There's going to be guys go down and guys are temporarily unavailable. So you got to be ready. So that's it. It's just, to me, the message is readiness. And, here's an opportunity, make the best of it, right? There's a chance to catch the coach's eye.
I think that's the kind of the mantra of Metamora football over the years is kind of the next man up. And tonight it's next man up. We've been doing it, though, because we've wanted to. It's not because we've had any injuries. It's because we've kind of wanted to.
Yeah, we got a couple of guys that, on the defensive line. I mean, it looks like, we've got some big, solid guys in there. And if we can get these guys, playing at the level that, we need to, that can change things tremendously. It makes us less likely to be bullied by a team like Washington or a team like Pekin. We're going to see a team like that in the playoffs, So
yeah. At some point, if you can stay in the tournament long enough, you're going to see somebody like that.
Yeah, so hopefully we're getting creative about it, and we're figuring out a scheme to not allow that to happen to us, right?
For sure. But we've as Limestone comes out, they get ready to kick off. We'll get the ball to start the second half. We're up 36-0. So hopefully, we can go down and score and
score. We got a running clock.
Yeah. And then our producer Tom Hagen can be happy.
That's right. We don't want to have to pay him too much overtime.
No,
you know what I mean? We want to keep him within his 40 hours,
Because then it costs MTCO, I think it's 5 times.
Was it 5 times?
Yeah.
Hey, when you got good talent, you got to pay for it, Scotty. I mean, that's just what it's about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's all about the Benjamins and, the talent and keeping him. So who's back from Metamora? That's Evan Kyle back deep.
Yep.
They think there might be an onside kick, so they got
the hands team up here up front. It's a good anticipation. Yep.
Got 11 out there now. Oh, good job by the Metamora. Who is it that fell on it? Eli Simmons?
Number 12, yep. Eli Simmons there. Heads up play.
So this is the worst field position I think we've had, isn't it?
Yeah. Everything else we started real close to midfield. You know,
we're starting on our own 36-yard line. No, I think we started on the 30-yard line. We did have a drive. We went like 3 plays.
It's not written down, Scotty. I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? Keon Allen, some nice moves. Gets out over the 45-yard line. Real close to a first down. Looks like he's got it.
Nice shifty moves there.
Well, he's looking confident back there, Scott, you know? Yep. That's really nice to see out of a sophomore.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Redbirds.
Cote and McDonald split left. Keon Allen in the backfield. Morrison. Beat blocks there for Keon Allen. Got a flag out here right about midfield.
Is that a hold?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll see what the Whitehead has to say.
Make it a 1st and 20 probably. Oh, waving it off.
Picking it up. Okay.
Disregard that flag. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 9 from the Metamora 47-yard line.
So Allen gains 1 here on 1st down. Brings up a 2nd and 9. Got Simmons and Cote split left. Udell on the right side. Keon Allen in the backfield with Avery Grebner, Morrison, and the H-back. Grebner rolls to his left. He's looking down the field. Wide open, Cote. Cote's got it. Gets the first down, gets brought down. That's number 20. Kyler Hill on the tackle.
That'd be plenty for a first down, but he was out there all by himself.
Yeah, he was really just looking for that cutback, you know, just seeing if anything would open up. It's almost like a return at some point, you know.
Grebner's going to have a pretty good stat line tonight passing the ball.
Yeah, you know, we were asking Coach about it. I had no idea he had this kind of a passing attack lined up today.
3 passing touchdowns tonight so far.
I love these routes. You know, these little quick slants are just great little routes. Grebner rolls to his right, goes long over the middle to Cote, just a little short. Boy, he took a hit there. He was opened up to throw the ball and just got hit in the ribs as he was extended.
I wonder when he's going to roll out like that and say, you know what, I'm just going to keep it and run, and nobody's going to catch me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really think at this point, I think he's just trying to get other players involved in the offense. You know, I think that's the main goal here, but you're right. At some point, that's going to be a great tuck and go. Keon Allen off the left side, makes a couple nice moves, gets out to about the 35-yard line.
Pickup of about 6. Brings up a 3rd and about 4.
Yep.
6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Metamora.
Simmons comes in for McDonald. Split out right there with Cote. Allen gets it again on the left side. He's got a little bit of space. Gets the first down. Out of bounds. Right about the 26-yard line.
Pretty nice run by the sophomore.
He's doing a nice job. So we've got Zeke Brevard out there. Number 99 came in at tight end for Riley Jackson. I'm sorry, he's not a tight end. He's actually at H-back for Morrison. Keon Allen gets it on the right side, hesitates, bounces it out. Oh, and just a shoestring tackle there. And again, that's by number 20, Kyler Hill. But boy, he was close there, Scotty. You know, he saw some green out there.
Yep.
Second and 6 for the Redbirds from the Rockets' 22-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like Keon Allen that you can bring in, and you got some star running backs, and he just
bounces off the right side and
down to about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, looks like real close to a first down again. He may have it. Oh, yep. I think he's got it.
That's about the 15.
First and 10 from the Rockets' 16-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to say the 16. And kind of the Keon Allen drive.
Yeah. Let him go to work. Let him build confidence here. Allen gets it again, makes a little move.
Pretty nice little cut, and he'll pick up maybe 4, maybe 5.
Yeah. Nice job to make that defender miss in the backfield. Got a Limestone player laying down here, so referee stopped the clock here. Check him out.
Is that a first down?
I believe that would be a second. Yeah, he just hasn't moved the flag yet.
2nd and 6.
Got an update here from Alex Staub on some scores. We've got Washington 24, Dunlap 3 in the third quarter. Morton 36, East Peoria 7 in the third quarter. Beacon 42, Canton 7 in the third quarter. Bloomington's opened up a lead here against Notre Dame, 27-7. That's in the fourth quarter. And then Princeville over Stark County, 33-14 in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, that's the shocker.
Yeah, that's tough. You know, Princeville's receiving votes, and Stark County is ranked number 4 in 1A.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
You know, kind of an upset there for sure.
But doesn't Jonathan do the rankings?
What's that?
Doesn't Jonathan do the rankings?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. So we've got Elmwood Brimfield 25 over Macomb 22. So 25-22 in the fourth. So Macomb receiving votes in a barn burner there. And then again, Joliet Catholic still 14-7 over Mount Carmel in the third quarter. So Limestone players up on his feet. Looks to be okay. That's always good to see. So again, thanks to Alex Staub for providing us updates. And he just shot me a note here. It's like Mount Carmel just tied it up with Joliet Catholic there, so it's 14-14 in the third. So good game there.
So we come back here to be Redbird ball, 2nd and 6 from their own about 11-yard line, from the Limestone 11-yard line.
Keon Allen right up the middle. Gets hit, keeps going, keeps the feet moving.
And I think he's going to be in. They're going to say, come on.
They're marking him down on the 1 foot line here.
That's a nice run by the sophomore. You know, the more he carries, the better he looks.
He does. He just looks confident. He's keeping those legs going. And, wow. Great run.
That'll be first and goal for Metamora.
Yeah, first and goal from the 1 foot line here.
Give him the ball.
See a Walter Payton leap. What do you think, Scotty? Can we leap the pile? Is that a thing anymore?
I don't think you can.
Is that illegal now?
Yeah.
Keon gets it right up the middle.
Touchdown, Metamora. What a nice job.
Pay dirt. Great drive. Nice job by the line. Nice job by Keon Allen there. Running, and, it seemed like his yards after contact, Scotty, just looked fantastic.
Good. Nice job. That's a nice.
It's like they're bringing McDonald in here to hold in place of Grebner. So
is this Morrison to kick?
And is that? Can't see that number from here.
46.
46. Nice. The kick is good. That's
Ethan Havacam.
Ethan Havacam. Fantastic.
Oh, nice.
So love it. You just got other guys prepared to do things, in the event someone's unavailable. Excellent job. So Redbirds go up 43-0 here. 7:06 in the third quarter, and that will be a running clock.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So is he the JV kicker?
No.
Is he? No?
The JV kicker is 97, I believe.
Caden Puntoni?
No. Yeah, I think it is. Yes.
Okay.
Big, tall kid, and he's got a good foot.
Okay. Well, in this. Nice kickoff to the sideline here. It's driven out of bounds, about the 40-yard line. Boy, somebody was really flying there, trying to make a hit, and just missed. But
clock keeps running. We're going to be out of here in about 19 minutes, Randy.
Barring any timeouts or anything like that. So this looks like the JV defense out here.
Yeah, there's a couple of upperclassmen in there.
Now the question is, was he drawn off? Tough one. I think there was movement in the line.
Yeah, I think they're going to say it against Metamora.
Okay, yeah, he's been doing that hard snap count there, and it's the first time we really went over. Up the middle.
Nice job.
See who made that play there?
I think it was number 40. Remy Lemkeman.
Yeah. Came in last year, I remember, in a number of games, played linebacker, and really made some nice plays.
Only a junior.
Little double handoff there. Goes to number 24.
Nice job by the Redbird defense, though. Double handoff.
Number 43, that was Cam Burns on the stop for the Birds. So third and short here. Good little test for these guys to see if they can hold.
I apologize, 47 yards.
So was that the old double handoff Metamora play there, Scotty?
Yeah.
Kind of similar.
Boy, there was times that was just a killer of a play for Metamora.
Yeah. Little direct snap there, Wildcat. It's down to the 40-yard line there.
And that'll be a first down for
Jacob McBride, number 5 there.
You know, the thing that was so weird about that play is you would the combination, you would think that Daniel Burke, who was a wingback, would be, because he was so fast, so quick, but he almost hit the hole too quick and had another one. What was his name? I can't think now what his name was. He would hit the hole just perfect, and he would have huge holes. Big gains for Metamora. Oh, another great play. Nice job by 43 and 47 and 43 for Metamora. That's Ethan Stone and Cam Burns and Remy Limkeman.
Yeah, number 40, Remington Limkeman was in there as well. But yeah, nice job, tackle for loss there. And they're just, they're just direct snapping here to number 5. Have a Wildcat with the quarterback in there. An interesting little stutter there by the little hand. Oh, the ball is out and recovered by Limestone.
Boy, oh boy. Jacob Akima just about got there.
Yeah, it was close. Brings up a 3rd and about 13 for Limestone here. Got to guess they're going to throw the ball here. It'd be nice to see us get a little pass rush here.
Yeah, it would be.
The defensive end here, you're licking your chops. Ball goes over the middle. It's knocked away.
That's a pretty good play. I can't see the number.
Play there. That's 24? 24, yeah.
Is that Caleb McAllister? Stuck his hand in there and kind of knocked the ball away.
Yeah, nice job.
Brings up a 4th and 13 for the Limestone Rockets as the clock continues to tick away. Metamora will go as big win for Metamora because 5 wins and gets us in the playoffs.
That's right. We're qualified. Two big games left.
Yeah.
Back to pass. Looking long up the middle. And nothing doing. Just a little bit underthrown there. Great coverage. Who was that in coverage? Was that 24 again?
Yeah, it is.
Caleb McAllister in coverage. Nice job. Nice defensive possession for him.
That'll bring up a 1st and 10 for Metamora. Is that Rebner still a quarterback?
Keon Allen gets a few. That's number 5.
That's Briggs Busey.
Briggs Busey there, quarterback?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be the end of the quarter.
Boy, Scott, those jerseys just wrinkle up on the front of the jersey, and it's so hard to tell. I thought it was Cote for a minute there. It looked like a 3, but it's definitely a 5. So
I think that Christian Nelson was injured on Monday night.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the walking wounded on the sideline.
Oh, yeah. You're right. He would usually be in there right now taking snaps. update here.
Contact Greg Harmon for an auto quote today.
All right, as we get ready to start this fourth quarter, Randy, go ahead with those updates and scores.
So in the fourth, we've got Washington 24, Dunlap 3, Morton 43, East Peoria 7 in the fourth, Pekin 42, Canton 7 in the fourth. Keon Allen gets it on the left side, bounces it out. Gets a few, brings up a third and short for the Birds. So these other scores, I've got Bloomington 34, Notre Dame 7. That's a final score. And then we've got Princeville 33, Stark County 22 in the fourth quarter. So
they're coming back.
Princeville's making their move.
You mean Stark County's making their move?
No, Princeville 33, Stark County 22.
But they were way up. Weren't they up 27-3 or something?
Yeah, I can't remember that far back, Scotty. Forgive me. Keon Allen keeps his feet going. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. Elmwood Brimfield 31, Macomb 22. That's in the fourth quarter. And then Joliet Catholic and Mount Carmel knotted up at 14 in the third quarter. So again, thank you to Alex Staub for giving us those updates. Really appreciate it.
Oh, it's 4th and 1. First fourth down we've had all night.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Keon Allen in the backfield here. Busey. He gets it on the left side. He's got the first down, and he's still moving.
Oh, that's a real nice job by the boys up front.
Inside the 40-yard line. Yeah, great job by the line to give him some space there.
Is he getting close to 100 yards?
Boy.
So Mark Phantom, our statistician, says he's at 91 yards.
91 yards.
I say let's go ahead and get him 100.
Let's get him to it. Absolutely, that's great.
Third quarter, Pekin 42, Canton 7. Dunlap 3, Washington 24.
Busey keeps it. He gets, maybe loses a yard.
Ball carrier brought down by number 7, Cooper Clark. A loss of 1 will be second and 11 for Metamora. 40-yard line. It was Washington 24, Dunlap 3, and East Peoria 7, Morton 43. Those are good line of football scores.
Allen gets it on the left side, gets hit immediately, but keeps his feet moving, shakes off 2 tacklers, gets close to the 35-yard line.
Up to about the 36 maybe? 37. They're going to stay right in between the 36 and the 37.
Wishful thinking down to the 35 there, Scotty. Is that 92 yards? 93 yards?
Yeah, something like that.
He's getting awful close to triple digits. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Let's see what the Birds have here for us. Jan Allen gets it. Off the right side, gets hit immediately. Number 67 from Limestone. That's Jay Hill. Brings up a 4th and 9. Oh, Busey get his first pass attempt here in a varsity game.
Yeah.
I mean, they are really loading the box here. Busey's going long here for Simmons. Simmons makes a nice break on the ball, but just couldn't get there. The ball was thrown a little bit inside on him. So, great effort.
So those Redbirds will turn it over on downs.
The one thing about throwing the ball at this point doesn't stop the clock.
Yes.
So. Clock's running under 7 minutes here.
Yep.
In the fourth quarter. Ball gets kind of muffed. Little tackle for loss here.
Good job by the Redbird defense.
Brendan Tabor there on the tackle for loss. Brings up a 2nd and 13. Limestone shifts to the left side. Different quarterback here. That's number 3. Tyler Hammond there in at quarterback. We've got a quick update here, Scotty. Mount Carmel had a 73-yard touchdown pass against Joliet Catholic. So Mount Carmel jumped ahead 21-14.
Oh, man.
So what a game. That's a big play that late in the game. So got some more updates here for you. Again, looks like Dunlap scored. So it's 24-10. Washington over Dunlap.
The fourth quarter?
In the third quarter. Morton 50, East Peoria 7 in the third quarter. Pekin 42, Canton 7 in the third quarter. Oh, nice tackle there by Brennan Tabor.
Again, boys, he's having a nice night.
Great, like I said, at Pekin, he did a great job in the second half. But that's great feed for a lineman. Fantastic job. A couple other scores here: Bloomington, Notre Dame, 34-7. That's a final score. Princeville, 33. Stark County, 22. Final score. And then Elmwood Brimfield 31, Macomb 28. So that's a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. And then again, we gave you the Mount Carmel, Joliet Catholic. Mount Carmel 21, Joliet Catholic 14 in the third quarter. So it's like Limestone's back to kick here.
I took a nice Metamora bounce. So with 4 minutes to go, we'll try and get Keon Allen. Well, how many yards does he need to get to 100? So he needs 7 yards, Randy.
That would be fantastic. As a sophomore to come into a varsity game and get 100 yards, that's a beautiful thing. Give him a lot of confidence.
Looks like they've given him a lead blocker.
And Morrison's in there, and Keon Allen, he's still on his feet. He's getting close. Boy, he might be right at the 7-yard marker here.
I think
we got a late flag coming in, but we'll see how many yards. I think it was after the play. Personal foul against Limestone. So that'll probably get tacked on to the run.
I think so now he's got 101.
Congratulations, Keon Allen. I believe that's his first 100-yard game in a varsity contest. Many more to come in the future, hopefully.
Yeah. Yep.
Penalty brings the ball down to the Limestone 29, 1st and 10. Yeah, you know, Limestone's loading the box, so we just put Morrison in there as the lead blocker for him. Cannon gets it on the right side. Gets a first down. That was good discipline by the Limestone player there. You know, he almost had a horse collar, and, you know, he kind of let it go. But you got to appreciate that. You know, it's you don't need to see an injury at this point of the game. Redbirds line up here in victory formation.
Yep.
Down the ball here with a minute 18 on the clock. Like 2 more times and it'll be over. Well, a great performance tonight by the offensive line, and a nice job by Keon Allen stepping in there and going for his first 100-yard game. So you got to love it. So there it is. As the clock runs down, final score, Metamora 43, Limestone 0. Here at Limestone, that brings Metamora to 5-2 on the season, playoff eligible. I believe they need to get to 6 to actually be confirmed in the playoffs. So
better chance of a home game, you know.
As these next 2 games are going to be real important, and you know, East Peoria's got a fired up offense this year. So I hope our D-backs are getting a lot of work.
Nope, and Morton, or excuse me, you know, some of these teams are going to be playing for their playoff lives, like East Peoria. You know, Dunlap, it looks like they're going to probably lose tonight to Washington, and
they're
going to try and get back on the winning track.
Absolutely. So I've got final updates for us here, Scotty. I've got, again, in the 4th quarter, Dunlap 10, Washington 24. That's in the 4th quarter. Morton 57, East Peoria 7 in the 4th quarter. Pekin 42, Canton 7. That's a final score. And everything else, really nothing's changed there. So you're right. Dunlap's going to be hungry for us week 9. No question about it.
Why don't we take a break? When we come back, we'll have a chat with head coach Jared Grebner.
Martin's sign service team, led by third-generation sign installer Andrew Martin, is excited for another year of serving as Central Illinois' premier full-service sign company. Not only are we a proud authorized Watchfire digital message sign dealer, but we can custom design and fabricate a brand new sign to your specifications, as well as repair and upgrade your existing signage. Remember, you only have one chance to make a good first impression. Call Martin Sign Service today for a free quote.
What sets Snyder Village apart from other retirement living options? With a campus of over 40 acres, Snyder Village is a life plan community, offering several levels of care at one convenient location. From independent living to assisted living to skilled nursing, you're sure to find what you're looking for. Snyder Village is a faith-based community, providing for the physical, emotional, and spiritual needs of others. As a nonprofit organization, Snyder Village offers a local touch. Come see why people call Snyder Village home. Visit SnyderVillage.com.
Welcome back to Limestone. We're here with Metamora head coach Jared Gremner. Coach, first of all, big win, 5th win. You're playoff eligible now, and that's a big win.
Yeah, to get that 5th win, it's always nice. Of course, we're never satisfied with 5. This team put in a lot of hard work. They're not going to be satisfied with 6. They're not, they won 7 in the regular season, and then that's what they want. They know they're going to have to work for things that they want. So, we're just going to keep at it. Approach this week versus East Peoria just like all the others, and try and get that 6th.
That's a big one. You got 2 big games coming up, Coach. I thought tonight, boy, you just start playing a lot of kids, and boy, is that beneficial. Down the road. You've only got 2 more regular season games, but still, the amount of kids you were able to get on the field and make big contributions.
All these kids have put in a lot of time, a lot of hard work, a lot of practice reps in order to get them on the field and reward them for all that hard work. It's a lot of fun to see, and boy, they all did a great job. Whether it was offensive guys rotating in there, whether it was defensive guys rotating in there. I mean, it's been a while since we've had a shutout. I was just kind of saying to the kids, off the top of my head, I don't remember the last one, but. To take pride in, we scored on every single drive except for the very last one where we took a knee. We forced some turnovers tonight. We didn't give up any points, and so, we kind of said before the game, it's all about playing Metamora football. Can you get better? And I think this team did get better tonight. They honed in on things that they need to do, and it can definitely be a step in the right direction, because you're always battling yourself. Did I get better than yesterday? Did I get better than last Friday? And so to see these guys come out and improve on a Friday night is always fun.
I thought your offense really played well. I thought Jadon and Evan Kyle, and then Keon Allen with 100 yards rushing led the team in rushing. I thought he played well. I thought your son Avery played a great game. 3 touchdown passes. Did he pass Dad?
He probably did. I know for one game, that's for sure. Probably for my career as well. But like we said, we got some guys that can do some good things with the ball in their hands, and the offensive line has been doing a good job opening up the holes as always. And so we want to that rolling and keep the mojo on offense going.
Nice to come in and kind of impose your will a little bit tonight and get that 5th win.
Yeah, it's always nice to get any W. Like we said earlier in the week, any opportunity to play football on a Friday night underneath these lights, whether it's away or in fact, it's more special at home on Malone Field though. But anytime you get the opportunity to play, we have to take advantage of the opportunity because these don't come around very often. I mean, you blink and they're gone. And so all of a sudden you just think, man, we were playing Chatham week 0. And all of a sudden we're going into week 8 now. And so you're like, man, things are hopefully they're not winding down, that we're just starting to pick up steam and starting to get some momentum headed hopefully for the postseason and, keep that train going.
Coach, we'll let you get going here, but congratulations. Nice W. Qualified now for the playoffs. And now it's on to East Peoria.
Yep. You can take the next game. And, our last regular season game on Malone Field. And so, we'll have some fun, and we'll be prepared.
Coach, again, congratulations. Good job. I want to thank Jonathan Stahlberger for our on-field camera. I want to thank Mike Kirker, the main cameraman, Tom Hagan, our producer, and Randy Gold for tonight's broadcast. We'll see you next week at home against East Peoria.